Flash fans, and welcome to the continuation of the episode that you're about to see. As we promised, we're here to deliver, right? So now this episode was about the communication between couple, whether it becomes verbal abuse or if it's just a mere argument, as a regular thing that happens between couple, right? But we show you signs that you see, whether when you're having an argument with your partner and you notice these signs, you know that this is not just a mere argument. I'm being verbally abused, and that's not gonna happen. All right, so tune in, begin, but please call a friend, let them know that Flashpoint is on. When you finish though, we gotta need you to share to everybody that you know. Okay, enjoy the show, and we'll see you in a flash. Okay, as promised, Flash fans, welcome to the part 2, the second part continuation of last week's episode. We're still here and we're still getting the nitty-gritty about the fine line between verbal abuse and a normal argument, right, Pastor? Mm-hmm. We just want to know, so when we're crossing that border, crossing that fine line, exactly, we know exactly when to stop, especially among couples in a romantic relationship, because nobody can hurt you as much as your partner can. It's amazing how that happens. The only person that can hurt you as much is the one that loves you.
Anybody can hurt you, but the person that when they hurt you, it hurt most. Ouch.
Yes, is the one that loves you, right? So we're still on it. So this time I want to talk about manipulation. How some couples, a partner will manipulate the other partner into doing things that they wouldn't do in their right mind. All right, like for example, they will say something like, "Oh, you need to do this to prove how much you love me," or something like that, or "Do it for me," because always throwing that love in there. That thing that they know that one thing that they know that when they say it, right, they will get what they want, right? So I just want to know that in your opinion, your grown-up opinion, the difference between like manipulating somebody, right, and is that a form of abuse as well? Like trying to manipulate somebody into doing something that you don't want them to do, but the person don't know that they're doing it, but they're only doing it for love.
I think you have answered it already, yeah, because you should let people do things out of their own heart. Like you just saying, "Oh, if you love me, do this." You see, you are only manipulating the person with the word love.
Yeah, like they will throw that in there.
So that means when they don't do it,
that means you don't love me.
You don't love me.
Yeah.
So then people are doing this, out of a grudging heart.
Yeah.
They do it just because if they don't do it, then he or she is going to say, "Oh, you don't love me," and that is not the case.
Right.
So in a lot of relationships, there's manipulation.
Yeah.
We play with each other's mind. You are playing with each other's mind.
Yes.
And when I do this, this is how she's going to react. When I do that, this is how he's going to react. So intentional. I know of a friend, right, that when she's wrong, okay, she has a way of manipulating things when things happen. She just go off like, I want to do that, and then the husband just keeps quiet. I needed to buy this. I needed to fix this. I needed to do this. Why are you talking about it? No breathing room. No breathing room. Exactly. So then all of a sudden the man goes, okay. It's a manipulating spirit.
Oh.
It's a spirit. They know when to silence the other partner. They know how to weaken them. They know their strength. They know this is how to. So, you know, it's not good to manipulate each other in a relationship. It has to be a fair and a sweet relationship.
Because that's the only way you're going to survive this
Yeah,
relationship.
it has to be fair.
I wanted to also talk about the blame game. You know, this is something that couples play a lot, is the blame game. Like, you know, I hate fighting with you, and because you only make me do it. You know, you're the one that make me fight with you. You know what I'm saying? Like blaming somebody else for your own thing. Like they want to to believe that.
You know, it's only people who are weak,
right?
that blame the other people. When they are weak, they are not men or women enough to stand up and accept their own faults. So weaker people always want to point fingers at other people that you are the cause of it. But if you are a man, just stand with your chest out, take it and say, hey, baby, you know, it's my fault. You know.
Do you believe that can also be a sign of a verbal abuse?
How? I don't get
like
you.
If the person kept blaming the other person, let's say the man keep blaming the woman for everything. Like,
why are you saying the man?
Pastor.
Okay, just go. Continue.
Keep blaming the woman, you know, for everything that happens. You know, like
most people look for people's weak points.
Right.
And when they know this is the area you are weak, that is where they hit more.
Yeah.
I'm in a boxing ring, and I know anytime I hit your jaw, I see you, you know, get dizzy a little bit. I'm gonna have to come to that part all the time.
Right.
So they know where to make you keep quiet. They know where to make you say, I'm sorry, even if you are not the one who caused the problem. They know when they go out and they don't come in, that is when you say, you know, because you want them home. That is when they say, you say, oh baby, I'm sorry, it's my fault. Look at that. It's not your fault. But just because you want the person,
you want to squash it.
Yes. So they actually hit on your weakness. They use your leniency. You know, you are so lenient that you want peace. You want the peace in the house. Because of that peace, you always try to bring a peaceful atmosphere, and because of that, they think you are weak. So they use your leniency
against you
to be your weak point.
Oh my God! You know, this one, I really want to touch on. I really want to touch on this one. Accusations in a relationship, Pastor. Accusations. You know, like for example, okay, this time I use a woman. Okay, the woman will tell the guy,
men
like,
are tired of everything is the only time the woman was blamed was in the Garden of Eden, when Adam said, it was the woman you gave to me. After that, every day he has been, it's the man you gave to me.
Okay, I'm gonna say like accusations where maybe a woman might tell the partner, you know, I saw the way that you're looking at this girl. You know, I saw how you're looking at her. Do you guys have something going? Do you know, the accusations that comes in a relationship? You know, I believe that when it's done in a continuing way, it could be a form of abuse, or it could be a form of verbal abuse. I mean, what do you think?
Well, I don't even know where to start. Why were you looking at that girl?
Like common accusations.
Common accusation. Now let's take it this way. Why should you accuse me when I'm working with my wife? Why should my wife accuse me when someone like looks like Rita passes by, and I'm like, is that Rita? You know, and I turn again and I look just to make sure it's Rita. What is wrong?
Oh, now, Pastor, come on now.
There's nothing wrong with it. Of course, I know.
But you do know that this happens. I mean, you do know that often, you know, a woman will, granted, a woman will say, we're more prone to, you know, saying guys, you know, hitting you guys a couple of times, for breaking your neck to look at somebody else, and causing that confusion in our mind.
It depends.
It happens.
It depends. You see,
it doesn't mean that there's something going on, right? It's just an accusation. It doesn't mean that there's something going on. But in our mind, we keep doing it, right? To you men, right? So is that a form of abuse? Is that a form of verbal abuse?
You see, what I would say is, let's put the abuse on the side a little bit. We'll come back to it. But now, how does my wife knows me? Okay, it's number one. If my wife has doubts of me, cheating, I like women, other women, then, when she does it, it's not accusation, because I do it.
Right.
That is why she's checking me. Okay. Then there's the other one that coincidentally just happened. Somebody was passing like Rachel, then it becomes accusation now.
Right.
I just tend to check if this is really Rachel. Okay. Then maybe my wife said, "Why are you looking at?" That is false accusation.
Yeah, it is.
So it's in two forms.
Right.
The person that does it every day. The person that that he's a gentleman. But this time around, he decided to look at it twice.
We're talking about the person that always does it.
Well, then it's not accusation.
That proves the man.
Then it is the truth. It's not accusation. It's the truth.
Oh my God, it's getting heated. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, okay? Flash fans, and welcome. We're still continuing with our discussion here with our pastor to get his insights on what the difference is between verbal abuse and an argument in a romantic relationship. Thank you so much for joining us. Share. I cannot say that enough, because that's the only way that we know that you're in support of what we're doing. When you finish, go to our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube. Watch it from there as well. Your support means a great deal to us. Okay, so we appreciate you. We love you for that. We're continuing, Pastor. Right? I just want to hit you with this last one before we finish the program for this week.
I want to finish.
You want to finish? Okay. What I want to talk about is withholding yourself or isolating yourself, in a relationship, right? Let's say that, you get into an argument, and the woman or the man will go and isolate themselves in one place and not talk to their partner for days or weeks or whatever it is. Is that also is that a form of abuse in the relationship as well, or that's just a different kind of?
I think we have said it earlier on. It's like, when I do this, this is how he's going to react.
Right.
I am wrong, but then this is what I do. I lock myself in the room. Don't come around me. Don't touch me. Then the man goes to Victoria's Secret.
Hey.
Because she knows that this is what happens.
Right.
Then the man, opens his wallet. You are a user, not only an abuser. You are a user. You are a manipulator. You are all the words that I can put together to make you and say you need to change your character.
Right.
It would not help the relationship.
It would not help,
because you are always finding how you watch all these movies and how some women will plan at home because they need a particular thing and they don't have the money. So they plan when the husband comes home, how they plan to be sick, and they want to be handled in a different way, taken care of in a different way. Listen, when you do that, your relationship is never going to get there. You will keep traveling. The relationship will keep traveling, but it will not get to the destination.
Okay, so the way I understand what you're saying is that isolating yourself or withholding yourself is not like a form of verbal abuse. It's just an abuse on the relationship itself. Right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm good with you. I'm going with you. I want to continue this conversation with you.
Sure.
Another time, another place. Right?
You're enjoying the summer.
I am enjoying. I have to enjoy. COVID has been around to bother us, but now we're getting much better. So I want to continue this conversation. I think I've learned a lot, and I know that by all means, you have also learned a lot. You know, we're here to teach one. When we know some information, we like to teach you, and then after you learn it, pass it on to other people. All right, thank you so much for viewing this episode with us today. We appreciate you, we love you. Share, 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 share. Flash fans, we'll see you in a flash.